Hello YouTube! We're tired of crescent wrenches. Looking through all of our old stuff, this is what we found. This SK half-inch wrench. Just might save making so many pictures all the time. Give you a good look at it. This is a Crescent brand. Made in USA. I have no idea how old these are. I don't know when the Crescent brand ever went away or when they started making them overseas, or like my Stanley made in Japan. That was kind of interesting there, and I did Crescent wrench. Now here's a Fuller. Now I've got a screwdriver that has Fuller, but I swear it's got another name on it. KTC Japan. See that? That's a real small F2. It's a shame I don't have a 9/16 in here. Half inch, yeah, 11/16 and 3/4. We don't know what we're gonna do with this. I could have done this for a special job, get into a transmission bolt or something odd, and it was done in a hurry. It was probably one of them jobs. If I did, it could be one of them jobs that, hey, I need something to hold that, like a motor mount bolt. You know, sometimes that stuff's hard to get to. The bolt, you can get to the nut or get to the bolt. You can't get to both of them that easy with a socket or anything. So it could have been something like that, like a motor mount bolt that went straight to or something. You had to get something there to keep it from spinning. Here. Forged Alloy Steel USA. American Forge. I don't think that was ever any big name. Tell me if you think so. We're going to make something out of this piece of metal. So, we'll not really clean this up. We just wanted to include it. So, it'll be mostly these 3 wrenches. Clean up 3 old wrenches. So, we'll be back when they're done. You've all seen what buffers, wheels I use. I always show you the scrubby wheel, and then the red and the gray, and then the polishing compound. So I like this. See how that's made? For those of you not too familiar, that's your common wrench right there. Okay, I like that how that's made. Okay, no, battery symbol's flashing. I always say that. You're not start doing a video and your battery's low. It won't do it to let you know the day before. We'll be back. Too much talk. We already spent 3 minutes talking about them, so we'll come back and talk about them for a few more minutes once we're done. Okay, a real quick look, just degreasing with degreaser and wire brush and the drill. Real quick, just so you can see what it looks like. There's our different wheels, and we are going to polish this with polishing compound. You know, with this stuff in the wheels, so they will be made to look as pretty as possible. Okay, back to work. Okay, we've had to do a little bit of filing on some of these. Get it in frame. And I've been trying to come in like this with the file. Not from out here, but come in like this. You know, coming up into the wrench to try to get those. So I don't scratch this up so bad, because now I'm going to have to use the aggressive wheel to really polish. I didn't want to take too much chrome off it. One of these still has a little bit left on. I was going to show you right here. See that? I think you can see where it's, like I said, we'll come in with the file in the slot up like this, not across the top of this. Okay, that's enough on that, but it's worth showing though. Okay, we had to use the scrubby wheel on these to get rid of the deep scratches. Then we went to the next two, down to the finest, so that'd be medium to me. Then we're going to polish them with polish. All the wrenches are done with the gray fine one. And all the faces right there are done with just that. There you go. Now we're going to put some polish on them and buff them up. We'll see what they look like. I'll take a picture with this here so you see we're done with just that. Okay, we are done with this little project. These are the kind of wrenches I used when I was a kid and a teenager. It's brands like this that I remember. It's still got defects and stuff, but it'll look nice in the toolbox and feel good if you grab it and use it. Because I use my old tools. These will go right in my wrench drawer. Right in with my... I've got my Husky wrenches. I mean, they're a nice wrench set for modern. And there's a 20 on here. That's the number. See what shine we got. Well, I'll call the mirror polish. Not super perfect, but you know, it's nice to see that USA. Especially now, I don't want to get sentimental or anything else. I think people read through the lines of what I just said there. Fuller. I have a Fuller screwdriver somewhere. I also have a Miller Falls. I'll bring it up so you can see that. We'll take some close-ups. What did I say that? See? KTC in Japan. I'll take some pictures. This one I got a little carried away. There's defects I didn't get out after I ground. And I'll show my stuff on here. This side. See that? I missed that. You believe that? Got down the final steps and missed that. They all measure in spec. I measure with a ruler. I do that before I use a wrench. Use waste. You know, they can be a little loose. They can be off in 30 seconds. This is not really for loose and tightening bolts. It's for running the bolts in and out once you get them loosened. Or a hard to reach place maybe, but you know, don't go sticking this end on there when you can use this end. I have to say this is my favorite just because of that. Whether it's the brand name or not, that is my favorite. I like how that wrench sets down on something. You know, somewhere on an engine somewhere, you're going to be happy to grab this where it fit right down on there. And I can't tell you on what. I'm used to Ford and Chevy small box and stuff. 9/16 on the bell housing bolts. 3/4 on a manual transmission. There you go. Enough talking about them. Thanks for watching. A little break from the Crescent wrenches. I kind of hinted that the other day. Oh, I did get, he knows who he is. I did get a hint. How about some toolboxes? I have an old ammo box, military ammo box. I just know, I'm pretty sure the ammo for M16 came in it. It does need cleaned up and painted. It was the OD green, and then the dark military green. Then it was sprayed black. It needs to be done. I'm thinking about painting it that dark green, so that's coming up in the future. And it stinks. I cannot tell you what smells in that box. It is full of greasy tools. I will show you the greasy tools. It's got to be the stinky greasy tools or the rubber gaskets deteriorating, putting off a really bad odor. And it is really nasty. There you go. Enough talk. Too long of videos I'm making, but like I said, winter time, you're going to have to get used to it. I start rambling on, and I get cabin fever. I'm in lockdown, so go and stir crazy. There you go. Thanks for watching.